The first thing I have to explain as I tell you about this story is my prejudice against snow. I'm from Iowa, the blizzard state, and I'll tell you, I moved to Hawaii because I don't like snow. In fact, at this time of year in Iowa, we have a saying about the corn being knee-high on the 4th of July. It's warm in Iowa, so you can understand my apprehension about covering snow skiing on Mauna Kea. My disposition improved immediately once we passed through the clouds and I got adjusted to the elevation. In fact, I began to wonder if the 20 skiers in this 4th of July slalom race were reacting to the effects of the thin air or really this enthusiastic.
I'm a California skier. I've skied Heavenly Valley since I was 12, and this is it seems like it's a higher altitude. I can feel the altitude, and it's just marvelous. I can't describe it. It's unreal to be skiing in Hawaii.
あまりにも高いんでね、頭が痛い。
Due to the high altitude, you know, he's very dizzy right now. Really.
I'm just over here going to school this summer, and I was informed that they were going to have a race on the 4th of July. Of course, I didn't think the snow would last near that long up here, and my dad said, go ahead and do it, and it's something that, you know, you can tell your kids and your grandkids and everybody else back home that you skied on the 4th of July, so that's why I'm here, just for the fun of it.
So there you have it. The contestants consider this an event to be frozen in their memories. As for the skiing, the snow cover is minimal now. In the winter months, it's possible to ski 5 miles straight. The holiday race course ran about 2/3 of a mile with a 400-foot vertical drop. And with no ski lifts or tow ropes, this dedicated lot had to rely on their feet and vehicles for the trip back up.
The run is down is great, but the hiking back up is terrible.
A Haleiwa man, Mike Rogers, won the slalom, with our Japanese friend a close second. What's next for the Mauna Kea skiers?
We're looking at more at using Kamehameha Day in June as an annual race, and 4th of July one will probably be depending on the snow conditions. It'll be a variable one. We'll just have to do that as we see how it goes.
As we look out over the mountain here, what's it like during the winter months?
Just about like this, a good part of the time. If we ski in our t-shirts, just about like this, about 50% of the time. Of course, when it does get cold and stormy up here, it's like being in the North Pole.
So this is the end of my first trip to Hawaii's snow. I love it, but I'll have to admit, it's going to be nice to get back down to the beach. Reporting from 13,700 feet up, this is Rick Fredrickson, KGMB News atop Mauna Kea.